Hey, what's up, guys? You're here with Goran from Pick Dawgz, and you are here for your free picks for Sunday, July 30th. Well, guys, as we are coming closer to the end of the month, we are approaching the beginning of the top European football leagues such as EPL, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, and we are about 10, 11 days away from it. And I personally can't wait for it. I can't wait for some exciting games Saturday, Sunday morning, and I think it's going to be another exciting season. Uh, for Sunday, I do have some free picks for you from the Norwegian Eliteserien and the Swedish Allsvenskan. I believe altogether like 9 or 10 picks. And in addition to the Saturday picks, that's a nice amount of picks that we have in the off season. For my best bets, click the link in the description of this video. See what I have up on the Pick Dawgz website page on that premium section, and sign up, guys. Now is the time to sign up for that season pass. If that's something you like, that's literally thousands and thousands of picks that you can get from all sorts of competition. The Champions League, Europa League. We have the Nations League with the national teams. Euro Cup is next year as well, so sign up, guys, and get those winners. Let's get this show on the road, guys. The first game that we have is between Allsvenskan and Strømsgodset. That's in the Norwegian Eliteserien, and Allsvenskan is probably the weakest team in the league. They are at the bottom of the table, only 7 points so far. They are on a 4-game losing streak. However, they have actually been scoring goals quite consistently, and Strømsgodset is having a pretty bad time defensively right now. They haven't kept a clean sheet in the last 3 games. They haven't won any of their last 2 games, and they will definitely try to bounce back here, which means that they will attack, they will try to get to the scoreboard. But I do like goals in this one. I'm going to go with both teams to score in over 2.5 goals, which is minus 108. I think it's going to be an exciting game where both teams will try to get a positive result and end their slump. For our next matchup, guys, we have Lillestrøm playing against Hamkam, and honestly, I think this is going to be a firecracker of a game. Lillestrøm is the favorite here and a pretty heavy favorite, despite Hamkam losing only 2 of their last 6 games, and despite Hamkam scoring a ton of goals. They've scored 6 goals in their last 2 games. They have been playing really, really well in that attacking end. They have been quite efficient. However, so far on the road this season, they have won only 1 game alongside 6 losses. Lillestrøm has been decent at home. They have 5 wins, they have 3 losses, and they have been quite dominant in this matchup as well. With all that being said, I do believe that Hamkam will get on the scoreboard. But I also think, like I said, this is going to be a firecracker of a game, and I'm going to go for the full value here. I'm going to take both teams to score and over 3.5 goals, which is plus 185. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we see 2 or 3 goals in the first half alone, and I think this is going to be a great winner for us with a ton of value. In the next matchup, Rosenborg is playing against Odds-BK, and I honestly think there isn't a lot separating these two teams right now. Rosenborg undefeated in the last 3 games, Odds-BK undefeated in their last 2 games. When it comes to head-to-head matchups, Rosenborg has been dominant here, especially at home. That's why they are the favorites. But I think that Odds-BK has been playing pretty well as of late, and on top of that, Rosenborg is coming off of a midweek match in the Conference League qualifications, and for that reason, I think they might be a bit tired, but not tired enough to lose this game. So I'm gonna go with a draw in this one, plus 295. The books are not expecting it, otherwise the price would be very much closer to the plus 200. But I do like the draw. Whether we see a 0-0, 1-1, or even 2-2 draw, doesn't really matter as long as we get it. Brand is playing against Viking at home, guys, in the next matchup. And I know that the Brand is a very, very good team, and they are actually favorites at minus 125. However, Viking is on a 4-game winning streak. They have lost only 1 of their last 6 games. They are playing well on both ends. They are scoring goals, they are defending well, they have kept a few clean sheets. And I honestly don't think that they deserve to be such big underdogs as they are. I know that Brand is a very, very solid team at home, still undefeated, 6 wins and 2 draws, and they haven't been dropping many points at home. They haven't been conceding a lot of goals, but they haven't won any of their last 4 games against Viking. And for that reason, guys, this is going to be another game where I'm going for full value. I'm going to take Viking on the money line. As long as they are on the winning streak, and they are now on a 4-game winning streak, during which they performed really, really well on both ends, I simply have to stick with them. Viking on the money line plus 275. Yes, please. Sarpsborg is playing against Haugesund in the next matchup, and they are also pretty heavy favorites despite being on a 4-game losing streak. And I guess the books are expecting for that losing streak to end in this game. And I could see it, to be honest, because Haugesund has only 1 win, 1 draw, and 6 losses on the road. They haven't won any of their last 4 games on the road, and when playing at home, Sarpsborg hasn't lost to Haugesund in their last 6 games. So literally everything is pointing towards Sarpsborg, and I'm gonna bite this, and I'm gonna take Sarpsborg to win at over 2.5 goals. Minus 121, that seems to be the only pick where we get some value. We might take both teams to score at over 2.5, but I don't think the price of that is that good, so I decided to go with the home team, and I think they are gonna end their bad negative streak they are on in this game. The last game in Norway that we have is a bit of a derby, guys, between Bodo Glimt and Tromsø. And as we can see, Tromsø is a pretty big underdog. They should be underdogs, maybe not as big, because Bodo Glimt is actually coming off of a midweek match in the Europa League, or one of the leagues. I don't even know. They played in that game against Bohemians Prague, a game which they won 3-0. But they might be a bit tired because of that in this game. And Tromsø is actually doing a decent job this season. They are in 3rd place. They have been scoring goals consistently. They have been doing a good job on the road as well. And they actually had some nice favorable results in this matchup as well. Like I said, Bodo Glimt still undefeated at home this season. And when playing at home, they haven't lost to Tromsø in any of their last 4 games. But I think that they will definitely be a threat here. So instead of choosing a side, I'm going to go with goals, and that's both teams to score an over 2.5. Plus 104. Whoever wins this game, I don't really care as long as we see goals, and I think that will be the case. Now we are moving on to the Sweden again, guys, and we have Hammarby playing against Norrköping. And I think this is going to be a very competitive match because I don't see a lot separating these two teams right now. The form has been all over the place for both sides, but when playing at home, Hammarby hasn't lost to Norrköping in their last 4 games, and they have actually won their last 3 home games in a row. So I do understand why Hammarby is the favorite in this game, and I think they might get a win, but I don't think they will do it by keeping a clean sheet. I think that Norrköping is playing decently enough to score a goal here, so I'm going to go with both teams to score at minus 150. Mjällby is playing against Djurgården in the next matchup that we have, guys, and I think that Mjällby doesn't deserve to be as big as underdogs as they are at home, because they have been actually quite good in this matchup. They have lost only 1 of their last 4 home games against Djurgården, and Djurgården is actually on a 2-game losing streak. Now, I know that Djurgården has more quality here. They are the better team. They have been showing it this season. They have been more consistent. But they are on a 2-game losing streak right now. And they also had a midweek match, which they lost 2-1 at home. They will certainly try to bounce back in this game. But I think that Mjällby, given the form they are in, they have lost only 1 of their last 5 games. I think that they will have a say in this game. And for that reason, I'm going to take Mjällby on the double chance at home, which is minus 127. And I think the price is pretty good because it will cover us on 2 out of possible 3 outcomes. So as long as Mjällby doesn't lose this game, we have a nice winner in our pocket. And the last game, guys, actually not the last, we have another one after this. We have Gothenburg playing against Kalmar in this matchup. And I think this might be another interesting game because Gothenburg will definitely try to snap the losing streak they are on, and they have been all over the place for the entire season. They are very, very close to the bottom of the table. They haven't been doing that good of a job. While Kalmar on the other side is in the top half of the table. However, they have won only 1 of the last 5 games, and haven't been performing that well on either end as of late. And of course, on top of that, Kalmar is coming off of a performance midweek as well in the Conference League qualifications, a game which they lost 2-1 at home as well. So they will definitely try to bounce back in this game, and I think this opponent is actually perfect for them to do it. So despite Gothenburg being the favorites that they are at plus 130, I'm gonna take Kalmar on the double chance at minus 157. Now the price might not be worth it as a single, but if we put it in a double with something else, maybe with that double chance that we have going on with Mjällby, we are gonna get a nice plus money out of that pick, out of that double, and I honestly think that Kalmar will not lose this game. So I'm gonna take Kalmar on the double chance at minus 157. That's it, guys. I guess I was wrong. That's the last pick that we have for Sunday. So stay tuned for more free picks coming out soon, guys. We have some games on Monday as well, and we are slowly getting those European top football leagues back. So subscribe to the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel, guys. Hit that like button, and I'll see you soon with more free picks.